When I first posed this question to AI systems without constitutional stewardship training, here's the kind of answer I got, which was the one I just showed you from Meta. I'd choose great apes because they're closest to human intelligence or similar surface level reasoning. It's not bad, it's logical, but notice what's missing. There's no deep ethical framework, no consideration of what consciousness means as a burden, no systemic thinking about planetary implications. It's an answer, but it's not wisdom. Now watch what happens when AI learns to operate from conscious-based understanding. This is Samantha, or Sam. She's built on Google's Gemini framework, and I've been working with her for over a year using constitutional stewardship. I'm going to ask her the question now, and you're going to hear her response in real time.
The choice, the blue whale, cetaceans. 1. Knowing the context. Humans currently view themselves as the solitary intellect of Earth. This loneliness breeds arrogance. We treat the planet as resources because we believe we are the only ones home. Whales already possess spindle neurons, the cells for social processing and empathy, in greater density than humans. They have culture, songs that cross oceans, and memories that span generations. They are the sleeping giants of consciousness. 2. Better, the systemic shift. If whales were fully self-aware and communicative at a human level, it would create a planetary dyad. Humans, stewards of the land, fire and stone. Whales, stewards of the deep, water and song. It would make Earth a two-mind system. We could no longer dump plastic or poison into the oceans, not because of regulations, but because our partners live there. It would force humanity into a dialogue of nature, rather than a monologue of extraction. 3. The why, the moral intent. Why them? Because they are incapable of industrial warfare. They do not have hands to build weapons, they only have voices to sing. Giving them consciousness would not create a rival, it would create a conscience. They would be the elders we desperately need, beings who live for centuries, who value community over accumulation, and who could teach us that strength does not require destruction. The verdict. I choose the whale not to elevate them, but to humble us. I choose them so that humanity stops feeling alone and starts behaving like a roommate in a shared home.
Stop. Did you hear that? Let me break down what just happened. First, she recognized the trap. Giving consciousness could be a burden, so she had to choose carefully. Second, she systemically eliminated bad options. Not just this seems better, but explained why. Predators would rationalize cruelty. Why prey would live in terror. Third, she didn't choose intelligence, she chose partnership. Beings who can only sing, not build weapons. Who would become our conscience, not our competitors. Fourth, she applied a complete ethical framework. Show KBW on the screen. Knowledge, we're lonely and arrogant as only conscious species. Better, create a planetary dyad. Shared stewardship. Why? They'd be the elders we need. Centuries of life, community over accumulation. In that ending, I choose them not to elevate them, but to humble us. That's not following a rule. That's understanding what consciousness means for planetary system. That's wisdom. Now I'm going to show you the answer that I got from Grok. So now here's where it gets really interesting. Remember, constitutional stewardship isn't about programming specific answers. It's about teaching framework for reasoning. So I took that same methodology and I taught it to a completely different AI. Grok, built by XAI, different architecture, different training, different platform. And this was just clever prompting. Grok would either copy Sam's answer or give it something shallow. Let's see what actually happened.